According to a carnival of so-called expert called Neil Sean, he says that Meghan Markle wants answers from King Charles over different rules for her and Harry after ditching royal life. My family, you and I have been supporting Harry and Meghan for years. You and I have seen that Meghan has been treated differently compared to other members of the royal family for years now. We've all been able to see that. My family, it is not new. But for someone to come out and claim that all of a sudden, right now, Meghan Markle now wants answers from King Charles as to why she and Harry are being treated or have been treated differently, my family, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. And my family, I'll tell you why it's a lie. Because it has been happening for years now. Meghan has been treated differently compared to other members of the royal family for years now. Compared to Kate Middleton, Meghan has been treated extremely differently. And my family, we've all known that. We've seen that happening for years now. It is not new. It is not new, my family. And guess what? Harry and Meghan already know that indeed Meghan has been treated differently compared to Kate Middleton. Prince Harry, in his memoir Spare, has mentioned instances as to how he saw, he and his partner, Meghan, are clearly being treated differently by Charles. It is not something that my family is new. And even, let me remind you of my family, what Harry said. My family in the Harry and Meghan documentary, my family. Harry's very, very own words, my family.
It's the same fruit. Avocado is a fruit.
It is, yeah.
This is how it was covered for her. This is how it was covered for her. If you don't see the difference and understand why it's being reported that way, or why, then I can't help you. I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't.
My family, please kindly just, hear this again. Words straight from Harry's mouth. My family in the Harry and Meghan documentary.
Fruit. Avocado is a fruit.
It is, yeah.
This is how it was covered for her. This is how it was covered for her. If you don't see the difference and understand why it's being reported that way, or why, then I can't help you. I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't.
My family, someone yesterday posted this clip on X, molecular Twitter, in response to this, my family story that different media outlets are picking up as some kind of exclusive. My family, it is not an exclusive that Meghan has been treated differently compared to other members of the royal family, like, for example, Kate Middleton. My family, as even Prince Harry himself said, whereby somehow it's okay and nourishing and good for the baby for Kate to eat an avocado during her pregnancy, but somehow it causes human rights abuse when Meghan eats an avocado when she's pregnant. My family, honestly, I don't even know how an avocado causes human rights abuse, but for Meghan, that's what UK media said. So my family, you could see the difference in how Meghan is treated in comparison to how Kate Middleton was treated when she was pregnant, my family. Meghan cradles her baby bump. Her first time mom, who's happy that she's pregnant, my family. She's happy to be carrying the child of the man she loves. She's happy to be pregnant, carrying the child of the man that she loves. So she cuddles her baby bump, my family, protecting, her pregnancy. it's more like my family something that happens, naturally. Sometimes you don't even know that you're doing it. It's somehow, how expectant mothers feel. Even Kate Moulton did it. And the media had no problem with Kate Moulton cradling her baby bump. But they did have a problem with Meghan, a woman of color, cradling her baby bump. You could see the difference in treatment, comparing how Kate was treated and how Meghan, my family, has been treated. Which claim a family, you can see the difference. And there are so many examples. I could spend an entire day talking about the examples, my family, of how, poorly Meghan has been treated, and my family compared to Kate Moulton for doing the same things, like closing a card on my family. Actually, Meghan is the one who closed the card. Somehow, my family, for Meghan, the media had a problem with that. My family, even the bouquet of flowers that Meghan chose for her wedding, the media had a problem with that. And Kate Moulton, my family, used some of the same flowers that Meghan used for her wedding, but somehow they were okay with that. So my family, you could see the difference in treatment, whereby the media was trying to do everything in their power to say that Meghan was breaking non-existent protocols, to try and portray that Meghan did not fit in the royal family, to try and give another reason other than race as to why Meghan was rejected or has been rejected by the royal family, to say it's because of this, that she didn't know this and that. In my family, clearly, the main reason as to why Meghan was rejected in the royal family was because of her race. That really is the main reason. My family. That really is the main reason as to why Meghan, my family, was rejected by the royal family. Secondly, it's about Meghan's, star power, her popularity, her work ethic, which was really incredible. And that's why she was rejected by the royal family, But the main reason has always been Meghan's race. That's why my family, mainly, she was rejected by the royal family because of her race, because of the fact that they were being racist towards Meghan Markle. And my family, it's so obvious. It is nothing that is, you can call, an exclusive or new news or new information. We all know this. We all know this. But Neil Sean, because he has no access to Meghan Markle, he then uses Meghan's name to be like, Meghan Markle is wondering why there are different, rules for her. How does Neil Sean know what Meghan is thinking? My family. First of all, he has no access to Meghan Markle. Meghan does not speak to Neil Sean. Meghan does not speak or engage with UK tabloids like Daily Mail, Express, The Mirror, The Sun tabloid. So my family, how do they know what Meghan is thinking? The fact is, they have no idea what Meghan is thinking. However, they know themselves that they have treated Meghan appallingly. But because they want a story, they are right now saying that Meghan Markle, my family, somehow wants answers from King Charles over different rules for her. My family, this is not true. My family, this is not true. For years right now, Meghan and Harry know that they have been treated differently. Even Prince Harry, when we were talking about how King Charles said that there's no money for Meghan Markle and that somehow, she needs to stick to acting. Harry, when promoting his memoir Spare, in an interview with Good Morning America, my family, Harry said that he felt and he saw that indeed he and his partner were being led to a different path. My family, so clearly, this stuff isn't new, that Harry and Meghan have been treated differently. that there are different rules for Harry and Meghan. Of course, there are different rules for Harry and Meghan. There are different rules for Harry and Meghan. We've all been able to see that. Even someone who married a woman of color like Harry did has been treated appallingly compared to someone my family has been accused of sexually abusing underage girls, Prince Andrew. My family. The sad thing is, even comparing Harry and Andrew or putting their names in like some kind of same bracket is insulting to Prince Harry, because the only thing that Harry did, he just fell in love with a woman of color. That's the only thing that he did. And he protected the woman he loves from the racism of the UK media. He called it out. He defended the woman he loves. And even by condemning racism, Charles and William were angry that Harry issued a statement, a letter condemning racism and misogyny towards Meghan Markle. And those are the people who will come out and issue a statement saying that, you know what? And I quote, "We are very much not a racist family," from Prince William. The royal family can claim to not be racist as many times as they want. But my family, the fact of the matter is this: their actions showcase that indeed the monarchy is very much a racist institution. The fact is this, that King Charles and King Milton, who had conversations expressing concerns about Archie's skin color, my family, they were being racist towards Meghan Markle and towards Harry and Meghan's unborn child at the time. And that is a fact. So stop saying it's Meghan Markle who wants answers from King Charles over different rules for her. It's like, how can I put this? They're confessing their crimes. They're saying that indeed there are different rules for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry compared to other members of the royal family. They're confessing it. But they're saying that, you know what, Meghan wants answers for that because they're looking for a story, for something, for anything, any content about Harry and Meghan, because right now there's nothing. And no wonder they're coming up with this stuff. Meghan Markle wants answers from King Charles. Come on, we've read Harry and Meghan Spare. We've seen the documentary. Already Harry and Meghan know there are different rules for them. Even when they step back as senior members of the royal family and asked for a half-in, half-out arrangement, that took immediately saying that you can't be half-in, half-out. Already there were other members of the royal family who are working and still serving the monarchy. But for Harry and Meghan, it was rejected. That arrangement was rejected for Harry and Meghan. Clearly, different rules for Harry and Meghan. So my family is not new. For years now, we have been seeing that indeed the fact of the matter is this, that Harry and Meghan have been treated differently compared to other members of the royal family. And it's a fact, it's true. But right now, to clear Meghan Markle wants answers now after how long? Is it 8 years now? The family. It's been right now 4 years after Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family. 4 years after, and basically the family 8 years of being treated differently. Now, after 8 years, Meghan wants answers right now. Oh, please, my family. Meghan has moved on with her life. She's continuing my family with her life. She's proceeding with her life. But the ones who don't want to move on are the carnival of so-called experts who clearly need her for clicks. Who clearly need to mention Meghan's name to pay their rent. Because without mentioning Meghan's name and family, clearly they can't be able to pay the rent. If they have to talk about William K. Milton all day, my family, they'll have nothing to talk about. They'll have no money to make. My family, no one will be interested in what William or K. Milton have to say. And that's why even when they're trashing Harry and Meghan, my family, somehow, they do it to prop up William and K. Milton. You know, they can't prop up William and Kimberly without somehow saying something negative about Harry and Meghan. And it tells you that indeed, even when they're praising William and Kimberly, somehow William and Kimberly can be praised or propped up without the media, UK media, saying something negative about Harry and Meghan. You know, that my family tells you something. That tells you something. You know, that my family tells you something. That indeed, without Harry and Meghan, they can't get clicks. Without somehow undermining Harry and Meghan, they can't prop up William and Kimberly. As Tony Morrison said, if you can only stand when someone else is on their knees, then you've got a very, very serious problem. And indeed, William, Kimberly, they have a very, very serious problem. My family. You know? And the so-called Neil Sean, a carnival or so-called expert, claims that Meghan has even tried arranging a meeting with her father-in-law to discuss her concerns, and that Meghan wants some answers from King Charles. Oh, these are just a bunch of lies. These are a bunch of lies. You know, I have seen Meghan plead for things, like, for example, for Harry to keep his security. My family have seen that. Meghan also wrote a little about, addressing the racism towards my family, Archie. You know? But I haven't seen any talk of somehow Meghan requesting some kind of, meetings to talk to Charles, my family. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I have seen Meghan pleading on Harry's behalf. I have heard of Meghan, basically saying a letter to Charles because of, to address those conversations that Charles and Kimberly clearly had, expressing concerns about Archie's skin color. I have heard of that. And clearly, whenever Meghan and Charles, talk to each other, clearly, my family, Meghan is pleading on behalf of Prince Harry. Like how Meghan pleaded, for Harry to have and keep his security. Saying that, I know you don't care about me or Archie, just let my husband keep his security. And the whole family never cared. Still, they took Harry's security away, my family. They took Harry's security away. And my family, Harry, when he and Meghan were being stripped of the security, who did Harry call? He called his father Charles first. But he would not take Harry's phone call. He called him because he knew that Charles could help. He had the power to help. But he refused to help Harry. My family, he refused to help Prince Harry. And Meghan pleaded for, to Charles on Harry's behalf. Let him keep his security, please. My family, the guy didn't care. The guy never really cared about his own son, my family, Prince Harry. He never really cared about my family, his own son, Prince Harry. He's never really cared. So, honestly, right now, to tell us that somehow Meghan wants a chat with Charles to discuss, why she and Harry are being treated differently. Of course, she knows why she and Harry, especially Meghan in particular, is being treated differently. It's because of her race. The farm headed by Charles is still racist towards Meghan Markle and Harry and Meghan's kids, Archie and Lipetana. Meghan knows that by now. Harry knows by now why he and Meghan were treated differently by the royal family. Whenever the media was comparing Kate and Meghan and basically, attacking Meghan for the same thing that Kimberly did in the family, like let's say, quarrel, Habibi bump, Harry knew why they were doing it. No wonder he said, if you can't see why that is happening, then I can't help you. He could see the racism, and some people think that somehow you can only be racist by just using the N-word, and that is not the case. Racism is when you treat a woman of color, appallingly for the same things done by my family, Kim Moulton, who's white, That is racism. It is not just restricted to calling someone the N-word. No, my family. Even Harry, my family addressed this in the Harry Meghan documentary, where some people think that you can only be racist if you use the N-word. No, that is not the case. Treating a person of color, appallingly, that, my family, is racist. It is, racism. And sadly, that's how Charles, William, Kate, and Camilla have treated Meghan Markle appallingly. My family, I don't believe one bit that Meghan wants to have a chat with Charles, really, to discuss, why she and Harry are being treated differently. Why? Because she knows already why she and Harry are being treated differently. With her, my family in particular, being treated appallingly by the royal family. And also Charles is someone who, called Harry, told him, don't bring Meghan to Balmoral while abusing Meghan Markle. So my family, I don't see Meghan Markle being in a rush to go and speak to Charles. My family, I do not see that even one bit. I do not see that, my family, even one bit. Even if Meghan was in any kind of rush to talk to Charles, my family, she would have come to King Charles' coronation. But Meghan never came or attended King Charles' coronation. Because why? Because she knew that she wasn't welcome there. Her kids never went to King Charles' coronation because she knew that they were not welcome there. King Charles put his own coronation family on the same day as his birthday. So if there's someone that I do know knows that indeed Charles doesn't care about Archie or Lilibet, it's Meghan, my family. And no wonder, even when pleading for her security, she said, I know you don't care about me or Archie. Just keep Harry safe. Because she knows already they don't care about her or Archie or Lilibet. My family, Meghan, knows. It's Harry who I can see that, he somehow clings on to the hope that maybe, his father will change. Maybe his father will care about him, and care about Archie. Maybe he clings on to my family that hope. Maybe Charles will care my family in the future. Maybe Harry somehow clings on to that hope. And honestly, family, I don't see that happening. I don't see Charles even caring, even one bit about, Archie or Lilibet or even, Meghan. I don't see that my family even one bit. He just doesn't care. He doesn't care even one bit. So my family, honestly, I don't believe this one bit. That somehow Meghan is, somehow wanting to have a talk with Charles about why she and Harry are being treated differently. Obviously, she knows why she and Harry are being treated, my family, differently. We all know why they're being treated, my family, differently, And Neil Sean says that Meghan tried to set up a meeting with Charles and that she sent him a letter and wanted a one-to-one talk to explain exactly the problems that she has encountered ever since becoming a member of the British monarchy. And that Neil Sean claimed that, Meghan is furious that she and Harry get scrutinized for partaking in interviews and projects while other members of the royal family, such as Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, receive no backlash for doing the same. First of all, my family, the farm accomplished its goal with Fergie and Andrew. They destroyed their marriage. And my family, as all of our family can see, really, that's what the farm is trying to do with Harry and Meghan. That is what the farm is trying to do with Harry and Meghan. So for Andrew and Fergie, already they have been destroyed. Harry and Meghan, on the other hand, have not yet been destroyed. But the farm keeps on continuing this smear campaign, hoping they'll achieve destroying the spear. Like what happens to all the spears, throughout my family history, from Margaret to Andrew, they were destroyed. And they want the same thing to happen to Harry and Meghan. So really, my family, Fergie is allowed to do all this stuff because already my family, the farm achieved what it wanted, destroying Andrew and Fudge's marriage. That they achieved. They haven't achieved that for Harry and Meghan. You know, Fudge also is someone who has been broke for quite a family a very long time. You know, she even lives with Andrew right now. She's been broke for quite a family a very, very long time. Harry and Meghan aren't broke. Harry and Meghan aren't broke. You know, they've made millions. The farm doesn't want Harry and Meghan to make money, to make millions. You know, with Fudge, they're okay with it because clearly she was my family broke. The farm and the media accomplished their goal, you know, in destroying, you know, Fudge and Andrew. You know, but they haven't accomplished that with Harry and Meghan. You know, that's why Harry and Meghan are treated differently, because they haven't been destroyed. Like how the farm and UK media want to destroy Harry and Meghan's, you know, marriage, you know, their commercial ventures to ensure that Harry and Meghan are broke, having no money. Remember, when Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family, the media mocked them, you know, with cartoons of, you know, depicting Harry begging outside Buckingham Palace, or Meghan also behind him, you know, holding, you know, a baby outside Buckingham Palace, broke, having no money. That's what they wanted. That's what they want for to Meghan Markle and Harry. And because it hasn't happened, UK media are angry. You know, with Fudge, it happened. She was broke, and now she lives with Andrew. It's the same thing they want to happen to Meghan Markle. And because it hasn't happened, they're angry and they're pissed off. So you want an answer as to why Meghan is treated differently? It's because the farm and UK media have not accomplished what they've always wanted, destroy Harry and Meghan's union, and to ensure that Harry and Meghan make no money, that they are broke. Meghan in particular has no money. That's what they want to achieve. And they're angry because they haven't been able to achieve that. You know? And that Neil Sean says that the thing that really wiles Meghan is that Fudge pops up on things like the ITV daytime show this morning, Loose Women, and billing herself as the Duchess of York, selling books, and possibly doing adverts all under the royal family, and that Meghan and Harry seemingly don't understand why it is a different rule for her. You know? My family, let me, you know, kindly just say this. The reason why it is different for Meghan Markle is because of her race. And also because the farm haven't accomplished what they want to accomplish, destroy Meghan's union, and ensure that Harry is dependent on Charles for money. To have Harry under their control, they haven't achieved that. You know? Harry being financially independent, making millions. The monarchy doesn't want that. The farm doesn't want that. The tabloids don't want that. That's why they've even been targeting Harry and Meghan's income sources, because they don't want Harry and Meghan making money. They don't want that even one bit. They want them to fail. They want to see Harry and Meghan begging. They want Meghan begging for money. Begging for a place to stay. Not living in a mansion in Monte to my family. They don't want that for Harry and Meghan. They want them poor and broke. That Harry begs Charles for money. You know? That Meghan is also begging. Like Fudge begged. And now she lives, you know, at the Royal Lodge with Prince Andrew. They want that level of begging. And because that hasn't happened, my family, the UK tabloid media, you know, are angry and pissed off. And that's why the farm will always have different rules for Harry and Meghan, because my family, they haven't accomplished what they want to accomplish with Harry and Meghan, destroy their marriage, to destroy them as a couple, and also ensure that nobody wants to work with Harry and Meghan, that they can't earn, you know, money, a living. That the only option left for Harry and Meghan is for Harry to beg money from Charles. You know? That's what the UK media wants. That's what the farm wants. My family, I hope that the farm never ever gets, you know, what my family they want. And that is to destroy Harry and Meghan as a couple. My family, now you tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. God bless Harry. Meghan, Archie, and also Lipton and Doria Ragland, and all of you members of the squad at home. Hate never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to the next video, my family. Meghan has moved on with her life. You don't see her coming to King Charles' coronation, my family. Meghan has moved on. It is my family, UK media, and some carnival of so-called experts who refuse to move on from Meghan Markle. My family don't keep exploiting Meghan Markle and Prince Harry and making money off of them. And Neil Sean has no access to Meghan Markle, and she doesn't know what Meghan feels. If she's smiling or if she's angry, if she's pissed off. They don't know what Meghan is feeling. They have no access to Meghan Markle. And Meghan doesn't speak to Neil Sean or any other UK tabloid like Daily Mail, Express, The Mirror, The Sun. Harry and Meghan have a zero engagement policy with those tabloids. My family, it's important that people are reminded of that. My family, you know, God bless Meghan Markle, Harry, Archie, and also Lipton and Doria Ragland. Meghan, we have seen the racism that you have endured, experienced in the royal family, that Archie has experienced, that Lilibet has also experienced. We have seen all that, and we stand with you. We support you and Harry and your kids. Just kindly always know that we have your back. We always support you, you know, and never ever doubt that even for a second. And always know just that you are loved. And my family, tell me your thoughts about these desperate lies, you know, from, once again, this carnival or so-called expert Neil Sean. I want to, my family, hear your opinion on his lies, claiming to know what Meghan is thinking and how Meghan is feeling. My family, he doesn't know anything about Meghan Markle, you know, and they are clearly desperate for content. They are desperate for content about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. They're desperate. And that's why they make up this stuff. Meghan wants this and that. Meghan wants to, you know, meeting with Charles. My family, all this stuff. My family, Meghan wants to live in peace without being hounded, harassed by the UK media. But UK media don't want to leave Meghan Markle alone. Don't want to stop exploiting Meghan Markle. My family, they need to leave her alone and let Meghan live in peace and leave Meghan Markle alone, my family. You know? With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lipton and Doria Ragland. And all of you, members of the squad at home. Hate never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever, and may God bless you all, my family. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.